is. We are on week whatever, and we're on forgiveness this week as we're studying godly character and what God gives us when we give our lives to Him. So Mike's got a really cool thing and a really cool story, which I know nothing about.
Right. So this is a story that's it's really neat that you can tell about forgiveness with just a piece of paper. Okay. So I'm going to tell you the story.
Perfect.
Using just this piece of paper.
Lovely.
Okay. So there once was a man who lived in a town.
What town did he live in?
It could be a town just like this one. It could be any town.
Okay.
All right. And he was not a very nice man.
Why?
Well, he just wasn't a very nice man, and a lot of people treated him very poorly when he was young.
So he wasn't happy?
Right. And he said, I don't need them. I'm going to try my best and be very, very wealthy and try to make a lot of money. So he became a very wealthy man. And as he was a very wealthy man, he was mean to a lot of people, and it really just didn't make him feel good to be mean all his life. But he was very wealthy, and he wanted to buy a lot of things. So he thought maybe to make himself happy, he would buy himself a lot of things. So one time he says, I'm going to buy myself a boat. And it's like a sailboat.
Was he going to sail the world?
He was going to sail the world, and says, this will make me very happy. All right? But it didn't.
No happiness.
It didn't make him very happy at all.
Okay, all right.
So he said, well, that didn't make me happy at all. So I'm going to make build the biggest house in the town. That should make me very happy.
In the town where he grew up?
In the town where he grew up. And so he built this beautiful, gorgeous house, bigger than everybody else's. And he says, certainly this would make me happy, but...
No happiness.
No, it did not make him happy at all. Okay. Well, then he said, all right, I would love to travel the world. So he bought himself, what do you think?
I'm thinking a plane.
A plane.
Do you know what? I would like a plane.
A plane, right. And he bought a plane and traveled all over the world in it and saw lots of places. And he's jet here and he jet there and he jet there, things. But do you think it made him happy?
I'm thinking no happiness.
Even that. So the plane didn't make him happy.
The boat didn't make him happy.
The house didn't make him happy. Nor the boat, as you said, didn't make him happy. All right. So he was going through town, and he walked around, and he walked towards the church, and everybody was coming out of the church.
They were happy, weren't they?
They were happy. They were talking, and they were happy. They were singing. They loved it. He couldn't figure out why were they so happy. They didn't have a boat, or they didn't have, well, they had houses, but not a big house like
because his was the biggest
Nor
house.
did they have an airplane. But they were happy, and he went up to them, and he says, why are you people so happy? And they said, well, it's because we have Jesus.
Okay.
And Jesus forgave all their sins and all of their past and things. And so that's what makes them happy. They have a life in Jesus. So he said, I want to try out this life in Jesus. Can I come in and hear about Jesus? So he heard about Jesus and how he took away all of the bad stuff that we have done, all the sins, that he died for us.
Did you know you're ruining your thing?
I am. He took away so much. And then the people, he forgave the people, and they forgave him because he was mean to them. And he says,
and they were mean to him too.
Yeah, so, they were mean to him too. And he said, I want Jesus. And I want all this bad stuff, all this stuff I was feeling so sad about, to be taken away. And Jesus did.
Okay.
And what he got that really made him happy,
that's very cool,
was Jesus.
That's very cool.
Jesus made him very, very happy. It wasn't the boat, the house, or it wasn't the airplane. And what he got in return, all these things, what he got in return was, what do you think I'm going to spell?
I don't know. Lollipop.
Lollipop, no. It's an L.
He didn't get lollipops.
No, he didn't get lollipops. But he got in return something...
Ice lolly.
Not an ice lolly. He got in return something that he's been longing for true happiness. What do you think?
I don't know.
Oh, wait till I get the last
Because
letter.
so far it doesn't spell anything.
There you go. What's that spell? Oh, wait.
I think you're missing,
I'm missing something. Sorry. Now, what does it spell? Sorry, I forgot that part.
Oh, it spells life. Look.
He got life.
L-I-F-E.
E.
Very nice.
L-I-F-E, if you can see that. Life. And he knew that life with Jesus is true happiness because he, Jesus, is, watch this. Life in Jesus is the light.
Oh, cool. L-I-G-H-T.
The light of the world
That's
is his
so
light.
awesome.
So he didn't need all these things. The people he laughed and sang and was happy with, and he's mostly happy with Jesus because Jesus forgave him for being so mean to them, and the people forgave him, and he has new friends.
So the house didn't make him happy.
The house didn't make him happy.
The boat didn't make
The
him
boat
happy.
didn't make him happy. None.
The plane didn't make him happy. Jesus made him happy.
Because in the Bible, Jesus said,
No, it was Paul.
Paul said
In Romans, this is Romans 5 verse 8. Romans chapter 5 verse 8.
It says, but God demonstrates his own love for us in this, while we were still sinners, Christ died for us. So all the things and all the things that you have ever done bad, all of the sins, Jesus took on himself, forgave you, and he died for you so he can give you light
Nice.
and life.
I like that.
There you
That's
go.
very good.
So that's my whole story with one sheet of paper.
Lovely.
There you go.
So forgiveness video 1. Forgiveness video 2, keep an eye out for it.
Yep.
And then video 3, I think you'll have fun with. We have been so far. So we'll see you guys later.
See you later.
Bye.
Bye.